Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So today I've been experimenting and playing with a new format of handmade journal. New to me anyway. I've been asked by a customer to make a traveller's notebook sized handmade journal. And because I've never really done one before, the only ones I've ever really done have been the lap books, which you've already seen me do. I've never actually done one which is like the tall, slim version of the traveller's notebook with the elastics. So I wanted to do or create a prototype first to make sure I knew exactly kind of what I was doing and also where the pitfalls in the construction of the cover were going to lie. So I've done it, it's all finished. So I'm going to switch over to my overhead camera and I'll show you what I've done and how I've done it. So this is the prototype traveller's notebook that I've done. So as you can see, it's covered with tan book cloth. It's got a hardcover. The spine is about 1.5 inches, just nicely fits one of those book plates. The eyelets have been set using gold eyelets, all kind of kept that kind of golden earthy tone feel going through, including the inner papers, which I'll show you in a second. The closure is a piece of tea-dyed sari silk, which is ethically sourced. So it's one of those products that has been sourced where make sure that the workers who create it get a fair wage, which is only fair. So I'll just show you around. There you go. So looks lovely. I shall open up on the inside. So the inside covers have been done using marbled paper. Now this is not digi-download, it's not something I've created, this is proper bought, printed marbled papers from a bookbinding store. And because I bought the one sheet, and because the design is obviously unique, I can't do invisible pockets because I can't match up the pattern exactly. So I've just used 2 pieces for the pockets on the front and the back. You have an ex libris book plate on the front, so you know, a space for initials or to write your name. So there are 2 lots of elastics, so a left and a right, all fed through, and on each elastic I've got 3 signatures. So just to show, I've got one signature with graph paper, and I'll just pull that so you can see it's on that one. Then I've got the lined paper in the middle through the elastic, which is threaded top to bottom, and then the other side. So you've got 3 signatures, and there are 60 pages in there amongst all those 3. And then on the other side I've done the exact opposite, so you've got lined paper on one side, there's the elastics, and then you've got graph paper in the middle, and then lined paper on t'other, as they say. So in total there's 120 pages in there, but there's plenty of room for more. Absolutely fantastic. So 2 pockets to add bits and pieces, bits of ephemera, cards, business cards, you name it, you can use those to stick those in. So the sari silk, I've just looped it through. So you can either knot it or just loop it through if you want to. Now the reason I've done that is because sometimes you might want to close it around that way and tie it off, or you can do it top to bottom and tie it off. Depends which way you want to do it, or if you want to change it altogether, it's up to you. So this was the prototype, like I said, so now I know where the pitfalls are, like making sure that I put the book plate on, remember to put the book plate on before I put the inner covers on, and the spacing of the eyelets, because although this is a standard size traveller's notebook and I've tried to do it so that you can just buy the papers to fit, I might just be 1 or 2 millimeters, like 1/8 of an inch, just slightly out, so I've had to just trim these down slightly. Now I've printed these and put these in myself, so if you were adding your own papers in, it wouldn't be a problem. But if you wanted to buy one, then you probably just have to trim it down slightly to fit. But it didn't really take long. It really didn't take long to do. So that's the prototype. So I've learned that I need to position these eyelets at the top properly and make sure that I get the book plate in before I put the marble papers on. That's what happens when you get all excited. And that pretty much is it. So there wasn't that many pitfalls for it. Now, because now I know what to do, when to do it, and in what order to do things in, this lovely little traveller's notebook is now going to sit on my shelf if I don't put it on my website to sell. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So it's now Thursday, 31st of May. This video should be going live at 6 p.m. If you're interested in purchasing this one, then it will be on my website now. Like I said, there is only the one because I've only done the one prototype. So it's first come, first served on that one. But if you would like me to make you a traveller's notebook sized journal, just like this one, I've obviously got different coloured book cloths and you can theme the papers if you want to. Please just contact me through my website. Either email me or just contact me through the website and we'll discuss your needs. So that's it for me. The next time I'll be back, it's Saturday and there's a brand new mission inspiration, so I will be back on Saturday for that. That's all for now. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, without whose generosity and support these videos would not be possible. Thank you.